camps in Bangladesh, newly arrived Rohingya refugees face significant barriers to access humanitarian services and sustaining livelihoods, including inadequate shelters, food insecurities, restrictions on access to healthcare, movement, and other challenges.
This report is more than the statistics. It represents the voices of landed Rohingya refugees who share their experiences, lodges, and homes and recommendations.
This report was developed through a participatory research process. We specifically use mixed method approach through a structured quantitative surveys and in-depth qualitative interviews, ensuring a balance between a statistical research and personal experience and testimonies.
First, I think we need to change our mindset about seeing Rohingya as beneficiaries. They actually need to be seen as partners with agency, partners who know what's best for their life and work together as equals rather than just telling them what's needed. And then I think second, there needs to be a commitment to actually speaking truthfully. That doesn't have to be condemnation. Sometimes I wish there was condemnation, but at a minimum, we can at least say what we're seeing rather than trying to cover it up and think about all the strategic political ways that we can use this for our end.
Lack of citizenship, lack of nationality is what's causing the crisis to occur. A long-term solution has to include restoration of rights. And I say restore because Rohingya were citizens and they had been citizens. So I think first to recognize the citizenship and ethnicity of Rohingya as indigenous to Myanmar. And then the second would be to try to create long-term approaches for accountability.
Economy and also the Myanmar side, I sure there's Rohingya people as an inclusion perspective of the transitional justice and also the thinking about this citizenship. I'm sure their safety net is really important. That is a role of the United Nations and I want the others international society. That is not only Rohingya issue, that is a global issue and a regional issue that we have to solve.
Today we ask governments, humanitarian actors, donors, and international community to listen to these voices and take meaningful action.